Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to Crusader Kings II After the End. In the last episode, we dealt with a couple of different rebellions, and we also brought several counties that had somehow managed to escape the Empire back where they belong, and so that's all been taken care of. So now we have the opportunity to go ahead and grab some more territory. There's a few options that we can pursue. And oh yeah, I forgot, we are in the middle of yet another Catholic Crusade. Again, not going anywhere, but just being annoying sitting there. Being a war that we're in and what that entails. So, let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Pause the game. A bunch of titles that can be created. I'm not worried about that. Now, one thing that I really do... I don't believe we can. Let me just double check. We can't create Holy War. No, we can't create Holy War. We can do... What's this? We apparently have a few counties down here in Cuba. Alright. Alright. Whatever. So, let's start getting my retinue back to the front over here. Those better be rebellions and not wars. Defaulted our debt, don't worry about it. So I have an idea what I want to do here. I do apologize for the delay in the episodes. I still am dealing with some problems with my throat, but at the moment it is mildly uncomfortable to speak, not piercingly painful. So we can go ahead and try and get this done, but hopefully, you know, I won't have any other issues. Alright, here comes an adventurer. You know, nothing I can really do about that. I could try and assassinate him. Let's see, people with good plot power? Indeed there are. Let's throw some money around. We got lots in the treasury. So we'll just bring in everybody. See if we can end that adventurer threat before it even starts. Your husband, Emperor Rodert, has sent you a gift. It is a small puppy, but of the finest pedigree, and destined to grow into a great hunting dog. I will accept the gracious gift. And we will name him Hunter. Magnolia, okay, so we will deal with this here. Landed title, Magnolia, there we are. Actually, it looks like that Florida's in the middle of a revolt. Can I tell the revolters to make peace? There we go. Now, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to go to war with the Lone Star to grab the keys. Because the last county in the de jure Kingdom of Florida so that it can start drifting into the Empire. The way it should. So. We will definitely do that. We're going to wait for my retinue to get in position. Errant subject Eli is converted to Cross Cultist. Good. Then once the retinue is in position, Fate of the Old Worlds. We've been through this event several times. Let's see, what do we want? Prestige? The machines grew too powerful to control and turn on their masters. The stories of the old world are superstitious lies, prattled by opportunistic... Oh, excuse me. Opportunistic charlatans. The terrible weapons of the old world blackened the sky and poisoned the land. I will say their machines grew too powerful to control and turned on their masters. We don't really know what happened. Alright. You guys are moving. Old wound is finally healed, leaving a pretty grotesque scar behind. So we had that moment that we were actually leading armies. Surely Steely let everyone know about my plan to kill Davis Wooten during a drunken stupor. Well, he is coming to attack us, so your dog is growing quickly and is no longer a little puppy. He runs fast, has a keen nose, and your dog handlers praise his good character. Good dog. Son was born to Prince Todrick. Oh man, I am still not exactly 100% right now. Oh. Well, we'll get done what we can here. Good. Reinforcement rate is done. Young Nanis has finished her education in Ways of War. It seems she has learned all the basic skills required. Good. Alright. You're the apex predator. Your debtors and banking rebels used merely to be built to their wealth. Okay, so we made some money. We're almost through this silly crusade. Tycoonship of Gotham. Alright, we'll deal with that. We'll go with you. Viceroy. Gotham. Apparently Ohio came back at some point. I don't really care that you're a kid. As neighboring counts, do it. When their daughter was born to some extended member of my family. Oh, what's going on here? Oligarch Dexter of Conclave. Angeline Faith Triumphant. Right, so that guy's coming in. These guys are in position where they should be. What's our threat at? 14.1%. How are our defensive packs looking? Majority of the population has been converted to Rust Cultist faith. Very good. So yeah, the Lone Star is nothing. Okay, so they're ripe for the picking. Alright, well, first thing we need to do before we do anything else is move my Chief Diviner here. No, we're not giving out any titles. They keep asking, though. They do keep asking. Governor Vincennes of Pines usurped the title of Enterprise of Lima. Yeah, we got this, like, these guys down here as well, but there's nothing I can do about it. Someone else let everyone know about my plot. Come on, guys. That better not be impacting my vassal opinion. No, it's not. One thing I wanted to do is take a look at my laws. Your vassal war declaration is illegal, okay. Yep, made more gold. So Enterprise of Bluffwoods. Okay. Alright, those guys are in position. So, Lone Star. We want to declare war. We should have a de jure claim on the Florida Keys. Indeed we do. Send that off. Let's march an army in there. Start sieging it. How many troops do you have? 6,000. There they are, right there. Well, let's do a little bit of a combat here. Ooh, the crusade is over. Davis's host has declared Davis's conquest. Now we're gonna need an army to siege the Lone Star. Well, we don't have any commanders here. We can work on it. With the retinue, without bringing up any vassal levies. Alright, victory. Siege of San Diego. There's nothing there they can do. Nothing there they can do. Victory, victory. Managed to make him understand. Okay, so diplomatic mission was successful. No, we're not giving out land. Oh, we need to continue working on this castle here. Barracks. Oh, what do we got? Dangerous factions. Increased council power at 82.3%. Like, all of my viceroys are in here. Alright, well, let's start driving them out. You scheme there. And let's throw some money at these guys. And it's no object. We have piles and piles of cash sitting in the treasury. We can throw all that money out there and they'll barely even notice it. Oh, the The Ozarks is back. Alright, so... Oh, you're in prison. You're a kid. You're in prison. Jeez, what about you? You don't like me, but you know what? You're gonna be viceroy. And that's gonna make you like me. Alright, we need a new chancellor. You can be chancellor. And get to work on doing the diplomacy thing. You. Improve relations there. You designate a regent. You're fine. We don't need commanders. For once. I've noticed Marshal Governor Uric II's hard work, and everyone seems to like him. I'm deciding between having my marshal heighten the morale of the troops, try to recruit more soldiers. Levy size. I recruit more soldiers. Alright, those sieges are running. They don't have enough troops to really do anything. Alright. Are there any... No, there are no sieges here. This is fully sieged. Alright, so we're just going to run the other sieges till we're done. Alright, there we go. What we got here? Betrothed can marry. Yes. Prince of Carolina and my half-sister. Sure. Actually, that's the only thing we needed to siege. New bird has arrived in the Muse and a new book on the art of writing poetry library. Let's go read the book. No, won't be able to hold that there. Won't be able to hold that there. The poetry book is really inspiring. I can feel creativity bursting through my body. Alright, you stay there. Send half that contingent there, half the contingent there. My niece, sure, accept. My niece needs some education. She's a lunatic. She has fatigue, affectionate, timid, and conscientious. I guess we'll go with diplomacy. Victory. Let's see, timid, playful, and indolent. Go with intrigue. Alright, 68%. Texan revolt. Apparently they have a revolt. My modest attempts to write poetry was never meant to be published in any way, but wherever I go, bards and minstrels are reciting or singing my poems. So I get the poet trait. That's cool. That helps a little bit. Oh, Tycoonship of Appalachia is back. And a lot of it is now controlled by Upland. And you're in prison. You're a kid, but I don't really have much of a choice. Risky loans are paid off handsomely. Station Master Eric of Littlefield has been viciously slandering me. I don't care. He's of no consequence. You need a new spy master. That's fine. Commander. Need a new court chaplain. Alright, so. Court chaplain. Work on that proselytizing. And do we have any factions we need to worry about? We have this independence faction. Increase you. Okay. Try and drive her out of the faction. There we go. Cursed heathens. We're at 88%. Alright, so this guy can probably just... well... let's see, can we catch some of that army? Well, some of it. 100%. Force demands, there we go. March everybody out of there for now. Alright, we can do a grand tournament, we can do a salvage expedition, we can see the realm prosper. Not gonna happen. Oh, it might. There we go. The keys are now where they should be. Make sure that we have all of the military set put away. Yes, we do. We could expand the size of the retinue if we wanted to. It should be effective enough for what it needs to be. That got me up to 10% threat. No big deal. Hyper Fabricator Gabriel II inherited Old Dominion. There is a part of me that just wants to go ahead and like hand these things out as just straight up titles. Man, Ohio came back again. But, you know. We should be fine. Why is this a separate thing? Transfer neighboring counts. Do it. Transfer all. Who are you? Tycoon Gabriella of Sonora. You're a tycoon? Not a governor. So you managed to create your own kingdom there. Whatever. I'm not that worried about it. Corporation of Colorado, again. Not worried about it. Oligarch Ira Perticate has challenged you to a duel. The only honorable response will be to accept the challenge. Challenge accepted. The day of your duel against Oligarch Arapert, the kid has arrived, and as you approach the location of the fight, you realize that a small crowd has gathered to watch the event. Oligarch Arapert, the kid, starts aggressively, but you manage to evade and block the attacks across at you. Over time, you gain the advantage, while your opponent is getting more and more fatigued. Finally, you feint a high attack, and Oligarch Arapert The kid falls for it, failing to block as you strike out towards his unprotected legs. Once injured, he surrenders. Show no mercy. Nope, we'll walk away as the victor. Alright, so this guy has died. Let's see, can we get the kind trait? Yes, we did. Very nice. Explode has paid off handsomely. Alright. I'm guessing it's still going to be a while before we can Great Holy War. Yes. Okay. So, we have this little piece that we could try to go to war for. The Nanas could use some guidance. No. No, we have an heir. She is our heir. She has a couple of daughters. Actually, I would like to educate the child. Yes. Now these are right to a bad news. Alright, troublesome peasants. We're 49 and we're her grandmother? I guess it's alright. I guess it's possible. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I gladly accept the guardianship contract between Half Fabricator Gabriel II and Eisentrud. Good. Now we have better control over the growth. She's a genius. Ooh, our granddaughter is a genius. Very good. She's indolent, though. It's gonna be nice to have a genius in the direct line of succession. However, Gabriel II is inherited tycoonship. Alright, let's deal with that. And I'm thinking I'm probably just going to go ahead and end this episode here once we hand this out. Grant landed. No, we're going to grant viceroyalty. There we go. Because again, I am not feeling great. So, we'll deal with that. Now, what we could do is go to war coming up here against Bajío and Yucatan to start, pushing onto the Rio Grande down here. While we wait for the next Great Holy War. It's going to be against Lakota. Alright, but we will get to work on that next episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.